Good day, everyone. This video was recorded especially for the MASH Master Room website and channel all about washing machines. Let's talk today about why the washing machine won't open after washing and how to open it at all. In this case, if we do not take some faults, some extraordinary cases, the washing machine should unlock itself after some time. So you saw, yes, right there on the display it said, end, meaning the machine had just finished washing and the red key icon was lit up. That is, in this case the machine has not yet deactivated the lock, so there is no point in pulling the door and trying to open it, because the lock is still working. It also continues to work for a while after the display goes out. I mean, the key is already gone, but the door doesn't open yet. Therefore, you need to be patient and wait a minute or two more for the appliance to unlock the door so that you can open it and take out the laundry. That is, if you listen, you will hear a slight click, that is, the bimetallic plate inside the OBL, it when triggered, there is such a slight click. You can hear it on LG washing machines. That click sounded not too long ago, and we can do what? We can just open the door now quietly. There are situations where the OBL is either faulty, or for example, something has happened inside to the plate that it does deform, but not enough to unlock the hook. I mean, it happens a lot on Indecitas. Therefore, in order to open the door directly, you need to use some ways unconventional. Well, and when this can be discovered, of course, action must be taken. Either call a master to look, check the OBL, or check the hatch locking device yourself and replace it if necessary. So I will now suggest a method for opening the door that is generally available to most people. I've got some wire like this on hand. Well, it's kind of like an old cell phone cable. You can take Capron rope or some other strong rope, as long as it is thin enough. So it needs to go in here, between the door and the front wall. Next we just pull the ends, that is, we need a force, and accordingly we do what? Open it up. It means that the rope presses on the hook and accordingly moves it a little to the left, and accordingly the door opens. Why this method is better than yanking here? Note the plastic latch, not the latch, but the handle counts, that is, it also performs the same function, that is, when we press it, the hook moves. But the thing is, when we push with the wire, you get the amplitude of the movement, it gets bigger. And the hook, when we push the wire on it, we pull it a little bit further to the left, so it gets open. Therefore, small deformations of the bimetallic plate give us the possibility to open this door. Also, if we start pulling, for example, the door does not open at all, we pull there with all our might, trying to do something, we can break this handle, and then the door will not open normally, even if the machine is in good working order. And to add to the failure of the UBL, you'll have a handle problem. So, it's additional costs, additional problems. So it's better not to do such things. Well, in the worst case, if the wire method didn't work for us, well, on some individual models, maybe it does, then you can access the lock through the top cover. So, we're going to need to pull the machine out. In our case it's under the countertop here, so it's inconvenient. We're going to need to pull it out, so we're going to need to unscrew two screws from the back, this side and this side, but from the back wall side. It turns out, two screws to unscrew. They are for a Phillips screwdriver, I think, which means that further the cover will need to slide back towards the back wall and lift it up. Then we simply stick our hand right here behind the control panel down here to the UBL, and you can either unscrew the UBL, or you can hook it there and the door will open.
И можно будет уже либо открутить УБЛ, либо, значит, зацепить там, и тоже дверца откроется.
Therefore, I suggest resorting to this method as a last resort, when there are no other options.
Убегать в самом крайнем случае, когда уже там вариантов других не будет.
And the very first ways, the easiest ways, the first is to wait, and the second is to open with a wire.
Значит, открыть с помощью проволоки.
And, by the way, here's another one about waiting. Often the UBL can unlock the door when we completely de-energize the washing machine.
Дверцу, когда мы полностью обесточиваем стиральную машину.
So we need to unplug it, that is, completely de-energize it. Then you should wait about 10 to 15 minutes and then try to pull the door.
Подождать порядка 10-15 минут, а затем уже пробовать дергать дверцу.
That is, the bimetallic plate, no energy will be supplied to it, it will not heat up, it will cool down. Accordingly, it will return to its original position, unlocking the door hook.
Разблокировав, значит, крючок дверцы.
So in this case all these methods are the first priority, you should try them then remove the top cover and go to UBL.
Потом уже снимать верхнюю крышку и лезть в УБЛ.
If this video was helpful to you, put likes, subscribe to the channel and good luck.